Hey, what is up there everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft add-on series here. And today I'll be showing you 3 cool epic add-ons that you can add in your own Minecraft world here in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. But without any further ado, let's go right into it and let's get started. And the first one we have here is the Assassin's Creed add-on by iBugs. And in this add-on, it contains altar outfit, which you can see we have here the armor, which is very wearable and can be also used for the players. Along with the altar sword combo animation, which it actually has 3 hit combo animation. And other than the sword, we have another 3 types of weapons that can be used in this Assassin's Creed add-on. And the first one we have is the altar's throwing knives. And this weapon can be used in a projectile range, but it's pretty limited to at least 6 blades that can be thrown in just one item. And the other weapon is what we call the Altar's Dagger that can be used in the same thing, but it doesn't have the same animation or anything just like the Altar's Sword, but it's pretty cool and it's pretty have a high critic damage. And the last one we have is the Altar's Hidden Blade. This blade is pretty cool and epic, which can be put in your own hand and can be used to actually execute and turn or to reveal the blade right in your hand and unreveal it at the same time by just clicking it right on the screen if you're using a mobile device. And in this add-on, it also have a haystack that can actually use for the invisibility and can be used to disguise or even hide or unreveal yourself. And other than that, we have the ledge climb. When facing an obstacle taller than 1 blocks or 2 blocks tall max, we can press jump, and when you see it right to the top of blocks, press jump again to climb. And in this part of the video, as you can see, I'm gonna have to try out this add-on for myself right to the survival mode against this husk.
Hello, I think.
And moving on, we have the Star Wars add-on Metal GGU. And in this add-on, it contains a lot of Star Wars characters and also some spaceship that can be rideable here in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. But other than that, we have here the Order TIE fighter, which is actually some sort of spaceship here in Minecraft Bedrock Edition that can be spawned and can be rideable. But other than that, we contains a lot more spaceships here, robots, weapons from the Star Wars room. We even have the Imperial Stormtrooper and even the First Order Stormtrooper. But other than that, in this add-on, you can also have access of the guns, weapons, and even the lightsaber of the Jedi and even the Sith. And moving on to the robots and droids, here in this add-on, first we have the R6 unit, the BB unit, and a lot more. Well, other than that, we have the ATST in here that can be used in slash function slash ATST enable to pilot it and in create the menu to get even a laser cannon. This thing is can be rideable and it's pretty cool weapon and it must be pretty OP to be used to slay an ender dragon, but I don't know. And other than that, we have a lot variety of starships here that can be used and able to fly in space. And the X-Wing fighter here, probably the best of them all in this add-on, which is pretty cool, can be used to fight this animation, and it's pretty cool. It can also shoot some laser, and you can see the android unit right to the top of our spaceship. And moving on to our lightsaber. In this lightsaber, we also have all the ingredients and items enabled to create the lightsaber from the raw materials. First, we have here different kind of crystal, as you can see right in the movie, which we, if you actually watch Star Wars, if we can actually craft a lightsaber in this one by using the crystal and the other raw materials. First, we have here the blue crystal, which you can create a blue crossguard lightsaber and other much more materials and variety of lightsabers. And with all this crystal, you can use any kinds of color for your lightsaber. We also have here Banta milk. I don't know what is that, but that's probably some kind of joke. And that would be it for this add-on, and if you wanna download this add-on, feel free, the link will be in the description down below. And if you ever feel bored in your own Minecraft world, and if you want to make it much more magical, fantastical, and adventurous, this add-on is for you. Feel free to download this add-on. This add-on was called the Red's More Structure add-on, which created by Redstone Games. And this add-on was published in January 23, 2022 and was updated in May 8, 2023. Red More Structure add-on add new structures in Minecraft, making the world a more interesting place with new places to explore. All structures contain loot, and some you can also encounter enemies in first version. Red's More Structure is still in the testing phase since the structures can generate very close or very far from each other. And this is the great example of it, which is the tower. It will spawn in almost all biomes containing loot and providing a good view that will help you which way to go. And other than that, far away from the tower and near to the village, we also have here the abandoned house. The abandoned house is actually a big house but destroyed. Inside you'll find a bed, some chests, and barrels containing loot. If you like, you can also renovate and live in this structure. So probably this structure can be generated most likely near to the villages, and it actually contained a lot of witches inside. I don't know why, but it actually spawned a lot of witches in this abandoned house, so be careful, okay? And moving on to our next structure, we have here the beach house. The beach house will spawn on beaches and stone beaches, a small house that has a bed and loot. So if you ever want to go in a vacation here in Minecraft, feel free to visit or feel free to download this add-on, enable to have your own beach house, which is pretty cool and epic. That can only be found right near to the beaches, right to the sands, and can also even be seen right to the beaches near the North Pole. And moving on to our next structure, we have here the Oracle of the Plain. The Oracle of the Plain will be spawned in the Plains biome and it has a Class B loot barrel, which is not pretty bad if you want to go adventure and find this kind of structure near to the plain biome. And And next we have here the Buddha statue. The Buddha statue or the mini Buddha is another small Buddha statue that will spawn most likely in every biome, and a chest with a loot. It's a little rare to spawn. This will spawn most biomes and it has an height of above 80. It has chest and has actually a class B or class A loot. And moving on to the creeper house. The creeper house is a small house abandoned by creepers. Inside you can find a barrel with the loot. It can be spawned most likely in all biomes and between 1 to 4 houses together. So basically can't call this a creeper village but only a creeper house. Not only the reason it's called creeper house, so it actually basically spawn a lot of creepers inside and will automatically be abandoned by the creepers. And other than that, we have a special case of statue which we call the Herobrine statue. Basically, it has white eyes, so basically it is Herobrine and a head of a creeper right under its feet. And it contains a lot of loots inside, especially inside of its heads, which contain a lot of cool loots which can be useful in adventure. So this thing is rare to spawn or rare to be out to build right in your world, can be also found in different kind of biomes. And moving on, we have here the Titan Sword, the Great Sword of Titan. This thing is very rare and will spawn in any biome. It can generate missing pieces. It usually buried in the tip below 30 blocks, and if the sword is whole, if you dig on its tip, you can actually find 2 diamond blocks underneath it. And even in a deep snow region, cool structure can still be found, which is the first example here is the Ice Oracle. The Ice Oracle will spawn in snow biomes containing a chest with class B loot. And if you're thinking even in the deep snow you can actually find this kind of cool epic structure, now let me tell you, even in the desert you can cool this new cool epic structure that fully generated here in Minecraft Bedrock Addon. And the first one we have here is called the Sphinx. It will spawn in the desert and it has gold blocks for you to pick up, most likely underneath its chin. And the structure can be reference of the Egyptian god with its gold blocks underneath its chin. And talking about gods, we have here the Pantheon. The Pantheon is usually spawned in the desert. It has some more barrels with class C loot and a chest with A class loot. It can be spawned covered by sand, making it difficult to find the loot. And near the villages we have here the Great Oracle. The Great Oracle is a little raider, will spawn in almost all biomes and contain chests with Class A loot. And this structure must not be underestimated. It contains a lot of enemies, a lot of villagers, skeletons, and witches. And if you want to invade this kind of structure, make sure to be fully prepared and all the loots will be worth it. And other than that, we have here the Dark Tower. The Dark Tower is a large tower with various types of loot. However, you'll be able to find witches, vindicators, and pillagers in the places. Coming in the structure unprepared most likely to be a suicide. But anyhow guys, that would be it for our add-on series today. And if you like these top 3 cool epic add-ons, feel free to download it. Link will be in this description down below. Also, feel free to give a like, subscribe, and slap those notification bell icon and always be notified every time we upload such video and stuff. But guys, thank you for watching. Peace out, bye bye, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.